Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sidehacker. In this video, I'm going to compare the Battlegrounds mobile game default graphics settings comparison between iQOO 9 device versus iQOO 9 SE device. So iQOO 9 SE, which has got the Snapdragon 888 processor, and iQOO 9 device, which has got the Snapdragon 888 plus chipset. So during this time of comparison, let's see what are the default graphics settings are there between these two smartphones. Because this is exact question which has been requested by so many subscribers asking me to make a video on this particular topic. So finally friends, is a video for you all. So let me show you the settings first in the Snapdragon 888 processor from the iQOO 9 SE device, which has got the Snapdragon 888 plus chipset. So here's the graphics settings. So which has got the smooth and extreme settings and balanced and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, Ultra HD and Ultra. You can actually play in the iQOO 9 SE device without any problem. But if you want to play the game at 90 FPS, you need to use the game frame interpolation which is present in this device. So whereas default graphics settings, I'm just talking about default graphics settings, that's the reason. So here's the default graphics settings friends. In the iQOO 9 device, by default, we can get 90 FPS in this device, in the iQOO 9 device by default. No config, no GFX tool, nothing is required. So balanced and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, Ultra HD and Ultra is supported. UHD is not supported at this moment. So definitely friends, you will be able to play at 90 FPS by default in the iQOO 9 device. That's the most interesting thing about the Battlegrounds mobile game. So you may think, okay, we do have the game frame interpolation, right? So we can use and we can play the game at 90 FPS. That's what you may be thinking. But if you use the game frame interpolation, there is some kind of lag while playing. So if you don't use, there is no lag. If you use, there is some kind of lag. So still it needs a couple of optimizations. Maybe with the future updates, they might get improved. That's the reason. But in this phone, there's no I don't think it's required to use the game frame interpolation anyway, because already it's 90 FPS. But this iQOO 9 device has got some advantage, which is called the pressure sensitive triggers. As you can see, you can actually long press, like you just need to use some pressure and the button will be triggered automatically, just with some pressure. When you're trying to move, nothing will happen, but if you use some pressure, that button will trigger automatically. Even the fire option also you can actually set like this, as you can see friends. Right now I did select left side as a fire button, right side as a scope button. In this way I will be able to play the game properly. Can you clearly see? So it can be kind of pretty handy, I would say, for some of the users. For some users, especially precision to buttons, that's very good, I would say. But this is a quick default graphics settings comparison, friends. Overall, you will be able to play at 90 FPS in the iQOO 9 device, but not in the iQOO 9 SE device. So that's something you should definitely understand about. Regarding the gameplay comparison between these both phones. So overall, even in the iQOO 9 SE also, it feels pretty good playing in the game, but there is no pressure sensitive button, so you need to use the normal buttons only. In 60 FPS, nothing much major problems you will be able to notice, friends, anyway. As you can clearly see, overall the gameplay experience is pretty good, right? So definitely both phones are pretty good regarding the gameplay experience of the Battlegrounds mobile game. If you want 90 FPS, go for the iQOO 9 device. So otherwise you can definitely, if you don't have the budget to spend on the iQOO 9, then definitely the iQOO 9 SE is also pretty good regarding the gameplay. So that's it friends, thank you for watching. This is a quick demonstration on the iQOO 9 versus iQOO 9 SE default graphics settings. Meanwhile, signing off until instead of more updates, and bye.